Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode 39 of our Pokemon Colosseum playthrough. As you just saw, there was a bit of a training montage, and this time it actually was training. We have previously, in the last episode, purified the, I was almost going to say Entei. We already had Entei. Raikou and Suicune that we captured from, in that order, what was it, Chief Ein and Lady Venus. So anyway, we get them trained up, and we're now ready to go back into Realgam Tower. Our second attempt. We did get defeated the first time through, but the team is ready. Now, of course, the grinding entailed a lot of time, which I'm going to talk a little bit about as we start getting into some of these battles here. But to start things off, let us show you who we're working with and at what levels. First of all, one of our previously returning Pokemon from a previous playthrough, returning Pokemon from a previous playthrough, Tails the Ninetales. She is at level 56. She's a quiet-natured Pokemon. The ability is Flash Fire, powering up the fire-type damage if a fire-type attack hits her. She has Flamethrower, Sunny Day, Confuse Ray, and Reflect. You'll notice that she has 2 injuries, because one of the things that happened during all of that training in the different, we went into the Colosseums this time, not Mount Battle. A couple of injuries were suffered, unfortunately. But I don't think... Actually, no. There are a few Pokemon that are 1 injury away from being lost completely and permanently. But we're not going to expect the worst. We're going to fear it. But we're not going to anticipate it happening. But anyway, she is at 2 injuries, which means 2 more, and then she's gone. But again, that's the worst. We're not going to think of that. Pinky, however, our Slowbro at level 58, has 3 injuries. 1 more and he is gone. He is an Adamant Pokemon. Oblivious is the ability, and moves are Psychic, Tri-Attack, Yawn, and Skill Swap. Next we have Stacy the Ariados, also 3 injuries currently, at level 55, holding Silver Powder. Her nature is Impish, and Insomnia is her ability, with Sludge Bomb, Leech Life, Scary Face, and Spider Web. Next is Entei, level 56, jolly-natured Pokemon with the Pressure ability, and the moves are Flamethrower, Bite, Stomp, and Sunny Day. Next is Suicune at level 56, 2 injuries, oh by the way, 2 for Entei. 2 injuries on Suicune, level 56, naughty-natured with Pressure as well as Entei, and moves are Surf, Aurora Beam, Mist, and Rain Dance. And last but not least is Raikou, with no injuries just yet. Yes, you can take the brunt of the attacks and still keep on kicking. Level 56 with a quirky nature, Pressure ability of course, and Spark, Thunder, Quick Attack, and Reflect. So that is the team. Now, as I said, instead of going through Mount Battle, we took on all the different Colosseums. We were in Finax City, we were in Pyrite Town, and the Under Colosseum. And I was doing that because I needed money because we got a lot of good healing items. I needed to spend the money. One of the things I realized I should have been doing, though, because of the injuries that we did suffer, I wasn't really healing during the Colosseum challenges as much as I should have been. Do I have any more money, actually? I could buy some more stuff. I'm probably okay for what I have. No, I'm almost broke. Never mind that. But I should have been using some of the healing items to prevent the injuries, because the more injuries we get, the closer we are to losing Pokemon again permanently. The last time we took on what we're about to do here, I lost half of the team. And we are close to losing half the team once again. Oh, wait a minute! We just jumped right to him? I thought I had to go through all of the Elite Four kind of thing again. Alright then. Not so bad. Oh, it's good to see you. Indeed it is. I've been worried about you. I was worried that you run off out of fear of me. Ho 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 ho! Now, are you prepared to be devastated once again? I'm not prepared for that one little bit. Eva, I don't know. I'll happily humiliate you as often as you're willing. Alright, so, I guess this is going to be a, quicker finale than I was expecting it to be. Anyway, I was going to say that I apologize first of all. No uploads were uploaded yesterday, as you probably noticed. We had, basically, I've been having a pretty busy past couple of days. Didn't have a lot of downtime to record, and I've just been exhausted, just kind of beat, tuckered out. Instead of pushing myself and, you know, maybe making myself sick from overworking or whatever, I decided, look at your levels, 60 to 61. I decided, no, let's just take a little bit of a rest day, but we are back here. So that does mean, unfortunately, things are going to be spaced out a little bit more kind of awkwardly on the channel. So this video is here today. I'm going to try to get the first of a follow-up series of Pokemon Colosseum, because there's a lot more to do in this game, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. I'm going to try to get that up on, maybe I'll go for Sunday, now that I see what's happening here. And Saturday, one of the days over this weekend, I want to get a Pokemon TCG video up. I got to show off a new deck that I've assembled using another one of the Pokemon GX. Alright, anyway, let's start off with a Flamethrower to Scizor, and let's try to Yawn the Slowking to sleep. You're going to X-Attack? You're going to waste an X-Attack on this soon-to-be burned-out Scizor? Fine, waste your turn. I don't want any damage, like an X-Scissor Do you even get X-Scissor yet? I don't think you do. But I don't want any bug damage going into my Slowbro. Alright. Scizor is down. So long. Now we know you have a Salamence. That was a bit of a fear. What comes in next? There's a Slacking. This is the scary thing, as we saw. They're going to try to skill swap the Truant away from it. I should try to yawn that to sleep as well. So we don't see the skill swap just yet. Let's put up a Reflect as we yawn the Slacking. We're a little bit on the defensive side here. So what else was I going to say? Oh, the reason I was going through the Colosseums, too, I was initially just going to go through just to get a little bit of money. Oh, that's going to hurt a little bit, but I got the Reflect up. Didn't help that much, but I can potion up if necessary. In fact, if you skill swap an Earthquake again, that's going to be perfect. Alright, yawn, get that thing tired out. Let's see, do they go for the skill swap? They do. Alright, so they're going to take the Truant away from the Slacking. Fair enough. But as I went through the first round of each Colosseum, I completely forgot. You get additional TMs by doing it. I thought you only got a TM for the first time you went into it, but no. You can get like multiple TMs. There's a certain limit to how many you can get. So, can I show you the TMs here? I don't know if you can actually check them out. You can, yeah. Look at all the TMs I have now. So many good ones. I spent some Poke coupons to get a whole bunch more. I bought the ones that are in the under shop, right? So, what I'm going to do as part of a post-game thing, I might not actually show it on camera, but I'm going to bring a lot of my Pokemon from my current Sapphire game here into Colosseum. Start updating the movesets. You know, some of these moves we can get multiple copies of here in this generation. Ice Beam. We can get a bunch of Ice Beam TMs from the Mount Battle Poke coupons. We got Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, all these good attacks, good TMs. So, you're going to see some updated movesets from some of the Pokemon that are used in the future. Anyway, let's focus back on this. Let's try Confuse Ray on the Slacking, and I'm going to go with a Hyper Potion. Make sure we can handle the next Earthquake. Please don't land a critical. We do have the Yawn affecting you right now, too. Oh, you're going to withdraw. Interesting. Machamp comes in next. I could Psychic you. Now, we know this thing also has Earthquake, though. Remember that from the previous attempts. Luckily, you are now confused. Alright, what is our best move here? Slowking does stay asleep. Excellent. I'm going to try to Flamethrower you. I'm going to Sunny Day, first of all. And let's go for Psychic onto the Machamp. Doing this, we're going to weaken any water damage coming from their side. Plus, Flamethrower is going to be a little bit more powerful. Hit yourself. Nice. Does Psychic bring you... I don't think Psychic brings you down. Well, Pinky might have been a lower level the first time, though. Things are so much better now. Now that we took that time to grind up, getting the money for healing items, getting those TMs. Didn't use any. I was thinking I probably should use some on my Pokemon for this fight, but I don't think we need that. I really should have taught Ice Beam, though, to Pinky. But I could try... Well, I could use this thing, too. Try that, and I'll probably go for a, I guess, Yawn. Yeah. It's probably the best bet. So, fortunately, right now, Slacking does have... Sorry, not Slacking. Slowking does have Truant. Alright, we're going to Confuse Ray and... Yawn attack. We are quicker. Excellent. Now, this thing, of course, has Dragon Dance, which could speed it up. But if they do manage to get the Dragon Dance off, the attack goes up. They could hurt themselves even more in confusion. Dragon Claw. We got the Reflect up. Wait, that's special based. Oof. It's got some damage to it. Go for the Yawn attack, and I'll potion up Pinky. I guess... Probably the most powerful attack we have against the Salamence would be Psychic. I was thinking of going for Tri-Attack, see if we can get some kind of special condition off on it, but we do have the Yawn, so forget about that. We're just going to go with a Hyper Potion. Get Pinky back up and running. And let's go ahead and try that Psychic Strike onto the menacing Salamence on the opposing side. There's Dragon Dance. A little bit too late there, buddy. You're about to take a nap. If the Psychic doesn't take you out, I guess I should say. And it does not. Alright, fair enough. Slowking does wake up. Goes for Psychic itself. I believe we can handle that. Nothing really to worry about. Reflect is down, but so is Salamence. The Sun is not, however. We did Yonu, right? Yeah, we did. So I believe we could probably just go for a combo into the Slowking. Let's try a Flamethrower and go with the Psychic of our own. Great, full restore. That's lovely. Come on! We're in such a good position there, too. Alright, can we at least get the burn? Give me something. That is nothing. It's almost worse than nothing. That is kind of decent, I guess. So I'm going to say the Salamence is probably faster, thanks to that Dragon Dance. What do you think? It's going for Dragon Claw, so it's special-based attack. What else did it have? It had Aerial Ace, I believe. Saw Dragon Dance. Did we see its other attack? I don't even remember. I'm going to try Confuse Ray and Yawn again. That's the other move, Double Edge, and our Reflect is not up. That is Tails' third knockout. She's not completely gone just yet. Alright, so we're going to be able to land the Yawn. I'm going to say Suicune might be our best. So we see Double Edge, Dragon Claw, and Aerial Ace. Hopefully Suicune can handle some damage. Let's go. We do have Aurora Beam on Suicune, so we can get some decent damage off that way. Let me just make sure I mark Tails for another hit there. Thank you very much, Salamence. No thank you. Alright, and Psychic. Who are you aiming at? Oh, we can easily just potion that off. That was like nothing. Sunlight does fade. That is fine. Let's go with Aurora Beam. That burn is doing its damage there. So Aurora Beam into the Salamence, and let's go with, of course, I've got plenty of Hyper Potions, and this is like the last major battle. Do I want to waste it? Is it really a waste if it keeps us from fainting? Not a waste. I'm spending it wisely. I could have Super Potioned, but that might have been not quite enough. We would have been 14 HP less. Would have survived it, though. I don't mind not knowing that for sure. Recoil damage, Aurora Beam. Might not be the knockout, but this thing is going to fall asleep momentarily. It could just also drop. I will take that. Go away, you Dragon Dance monster. Pinky leveling up. Pinky's our highest level Pokemon on the team right here. That's kind of crazy. And Slacking comes back in. Now this should reset the Truant, actually. Which I'm happy about. So, I want to Yawn it back to sleep again. I'm going to use Suicune's turn to Hyper Potion it up. Let's go for a Yawn attack from Pinky. We know this thing has Crush Claw. What else does it have? What else have we seen from this thing? Can't even recall. That could lower my defense, which would not be good. And that is not good. However, as I say, it is going to fall. It's going to loaf around and then fall asleep. What are you trying to do here? You just gave Truant back to it, and you took Truant from it. I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Well then, let's go with a Surf Attack, or should I Rain Dance? I'm going to Rain Dance first of all. We have a free turn here. And with Pinky, we will use a Super Hyper Potion. Just in case Truant is somehow gone. They should both loaf around, though. There's that one. Rain Dance fires off. We're going to be able to get the Surf Attack at boosted power following this. As Slowking should also loaf around. Yes! Alright. Slacking's going to take a nap. It's going to give us a nice shot for a Surf Attack. Alright. We did lose a Pokemon. Not permanently, though. Looks like these two are going down. And there's only one Pokemon remaining after this, if the Surf does the damage, though. We know it's going to knock out the Slowking, and even if it didn't, the Burn would certainly have done that. Anything else I wanted to mention as far as the grinding goes? Probably not. It was cool just to get all those TMs, though. I was trying to think, where do you get all the TMs in this game from? And as I apparently completely forgot, you get them by going through the Colosseums multiple times. I got so many cool, like I got Solar Beam. First of all, before I get too far into that, check this out. Yeah, of course, the leader of Team Cipher has his own Shadow Pokemon, Tyranitar. Nice, isn't it? And Sandstream gets rid of our Rain Dance. Slacking is not completely gone just yet. Tyranitar could cause some trouble for our Psychic type on the field right now. I'm going to say our best bet probably is to have Pinky use Yawn. Try to put this Tyranitar to sleep. Of course we're going to do what we can to try to capture this thing. Let's get rid of its Sandstorm right now, though. Yeah, Yawn the Tyranitar. Excellent, stays asleep. Don't crunch us too bad. Ooh, wait a minute, Suicune's actually quicker. So does it go for the crunch? Goes for Thunder. Alright, we handle that. Don't be paralyzed, Pinky. Come on, bud. I said don't. You used my own Rain Dance against me, you monster. So I want to get rid of the Slacking. I'm going to go with the Surf Attack. I know it sounds crazy. There's a Tyranitar over there. But spread damage reduction. I don't think the Surf will knock it out. And Pinky, we're going to use a full Restore for. There we go. Alright, can we drop... Well, of course, I think we're going to drop the Slacking. And how much do we do to the Tyranitar? I do have that Master Ball in reserve. Do I want to use it? Not really. That's some good damage right there. That's some good damage right there. Nothing left but that Shadow Tyranitar. So long, Slacking. Alright, Pinky, handle the Thunder, buddy. It hurts a little bit. I want to go for the Yawn, most definitely. So let's use Suicune to Hyper Potion Pinky up. And then we'll fire off that Yawn attack. Thunder. What are you hoping, a critical? Actually, critical probably, yeah, it would be the knockout, so you're probably hoping for that. Now then, as it's going to fall asleep in a moment, it's time to start lightly tapping this thing down. I think my next order of business is to get Pinky out of there and bring in another legendary Pokemon. Let's go with Aurora Beam to try to weaken its attack stat, as we bring in Raikou. Raikou, my buddy in Pokemon Go. Oh, I was going to mention, I have to do this in one of the news updates. Oh, that's another thing. I was going to have a news update available yesterday. Due to the hectic schedule I'm under right now, I just didn't have time to record that. I could have had something uploaded for like later in the week, but I kind of want to aim for Monday or Tuesday for my news update video thingies. So, go ahead, bring on the Thunder. Raikou can handle that. That does nothing. You're taking a nap now. Do it. So, yeah, I wanted to sort of have news updates on the earlier parts of the week. So, I just figured whatever news there is, I can just recap it all next week when I finally have time to record. What can we hit? I'm going to go for Mist, and... do I risk touching you with anything? I can easily lightly tap you with Quick Attack. Actually, no. For the first turn while you're asleep, let's go for Aurora Beam and Quick Attack. Should hardly do a thing to you. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, the news update I was going to have yesterday, but I wasn't able to, so I'm going to push that off until next week. But, oh yeah, something I want to mention in the news update is just do like a little bit of a recap of my capture of Raikou in Pokemon Go. I have caught 2 of them thus far, and I think I mentioned that already in an earlier episode here in Colosseum. And people are asking, is there going to be a video for the Raikou hunt, the Raikou capture? And probably not, because it's nothing really new, because it's the same kind of thing. Legendary raid, right? We've seen that with the legendary birds, so despite the fact that it's a new species, a new legendary Pokemon that I've captured, it's not really worth its own video. Now, when I finally introduce a new feature in Pokemon Go, which is the EX raid battles, whenever they finally come around to my part of the world, I'll do a video featuring that, and then I'll be using the footage of the Raikou capture just to sort of start that one off. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Because like if I was to do a Raikou video for Go, it'd just be like that one brief little clip of the capture. It's not really worth its own video. Alright, so it breaks out of that first Pokeball. With Quick Attack, Light Tap. Do I risk going for another one? Because this thing is going to wake up and go for Shadow Rush? No, just go for Thunder. It does still connect it, despite the fact that the rain is no longer up. And a critical hit takes down Suicune for the 3rd injury on that legendary Pokemon. That was fair. Let's go, Pinky. Let's get you back in here and go for the Yawns. At least that costs 2 of your PP, though. Nice pressure ability working its magic. Alright, let's heal up Pinky, because he's not going to handle the thunder. Nice Hyper Potion for our Slowbro and Shelter. And do you miss it? Of course you don't miss it. Because you don't critical that one. You're not going to paralyze me. Nice. So I could switch out for... No, I'm not going to switch Entei in, because this is a Rock type. That would not be the best use of my intelligence. Alright, let's go for another Hyper Potion for Pinky. And with Raikou, let's just chuck a Pokeball. No, I got a Quick Attack. You're clearly going for Thunders. You're not going to fire off no Shadow Rush. That's about as low as I can get you. Thunder. This time you miss. Nice. Alright. Is there anything else we can do? Well, for Pinky's turn, we will... I was thinking, should I skill swap and take its ability? But it's only going to be Sand Stream. That's not really going to help us. I wonder if that would actually put the sand up again. I want to test that. Because I know in current generations, when you sort of copy an ability like Intimidate, when you use, what is it, like Trace or something, the Intimidate activates again. So let's try a skill swap, just as a little bit of a test. Of course, this test could be all for naught if this Pokeball makes the catch. What do you think, game? Do you want to keep my research hindered? Do you want to keep me from learning something new about Pokemon? You're welcome to do so, but it's going to cost you a Tyranitar into my collection if you do. Let's find out. 1, 2, okay. Too bad for me. So, let's see what the skill swap does. Find out together here, folks. So, Oblivious is given to the Tyranitar, which is fine. We're not trying to attract it anyways. We're taking your Sand Stream. Are we using it for our own good? No, so copying a thing like that, an ability like that, is pretty much just a waste, because when you pull them back, their natural ability resets. Alright, so now we know that for sure. And I'm pretty sure in current generation, it would actually have triggered. So we're going to throw a Pokeball again. With Raikou, let's fire off a Reflect. Just get our defenses up. Don't know if this thing's going to have Earthquake or not. I somehow expect it would. So let's get our defensive wall up. You're going to eventually fall to our Pokeballs. That one? Not at all. I should try the Premier Ball again, because this is another raid boss in Pokemon Go. If you stay asleep, I'll grace you with a Premier Ball. Alright, we're going to make the catch. I'm going to try Yawn. I've only got 3 left, though. Yeah, forget that. Let's just, I'll have Pinky throw the Pokeball. Sounds like Pinky himself is going to toss the Pokeball. And... is there anything else I can really do? Not really. Now watch, if I try to throw a Pokeball with the other Pokemon, the Snag Machine is charging after you, so it can't be used again right away. So you can only throw 1 Pokeball per turn. Let's just go Super Potion, I guess, just to burn the turn. Alright, come on, give me some encouragement there, folks. Your interaction with this video is going to make this capture happen right now as I record it, despite the fact that you're watching it maybe a day later. I was close. I was almost right. I believe it'll wake up next turn, so I'm going to go for the Yawn and throw a Pokeball to Raikou. That's a Super Potion. I'm going to throw no Super Potion at that thing. I don't want to heal it. Come on, we gotta get this thing. Wait, I didn't throw the Premier Ball, did I? I'm a liar! I told you I would do it! I completely set your expectations, Tyranitar. I apologize. I'm a horrible person. I deserve you to break out. I don't want you to. I'm gonna do it anyway. I thought you were supposed to wake up. I guess you didn't have your full 3 turns yet. Anyways, we're down to 1 Yawn remaining. Wait, no, what am I thinking? It doesn't have pressure. I'm so messed up. Alright, now we'll try that Premier Ball. We got 3 of these. You're gonna be a raid boss like in Pokemon Go? You're a female too. I could breed more Larvitar if I really want to. I don't know what your stats are gonna be like though. Your IVs are probably not gonna be as good as a raid boss. And you're gonna destroy my Premier Ball. Thanks. So it does wake up. Goes for Shadow Rush probably. No, still trying that Thunder. No criticals, thanks. Thanks. No Paralyze, thanks. Thanks. Okay, Yawn. So I'm kind of scared. The more Thunders it uses, the less PP it has remaining, and the sooner it gets to actually attacking me. With Shadow Rush, what I'm kind of scared of is because recoil damage. Too bad they don't have like a rock head ability for this thing. Alright, Raikou, try tossing that Pokeball, buddy. Once it's asleep, we'll try another Premier Ball, assuming it doesn't Shadow Rush and take itself down. I'm hoping it doesn't. This would be a nice build-up to like the final main part of the story here. Like I said, I was expecting to have to go through all of those Elite Four guys again. Stay in the ball! There we go. Alright, goodbye. We don't want you anyway. Waste my time. Waste everybody's time. It's not my fault, guys. Tyranitar wasted your time right there. If you want to throw a thumbs down, you're welcome to, but tell me why, and tell me it's because this Tyranitar is wasting our time. Anyway, we've defeated Team Cipher. Didn't lose anyone permanently either, and Raikou still has 0 injuries.
No! Even my ultimate Pokemon!
Even your ultimate Pokemon. That's right. Shadow Pokemon. That idea was flawed from the start. You get rid of their best move for Shadow Rush. Halt! Stop where you are! There's no getting away this time! Like, everyone's showing up here. Shirles, or Shirless, and what's the guy's name? Johnson? We have Dookie and Silva. Cipher's finished. The Shadow Pokemon plan ends now. Even Egan.
Rui, are you alright?
Look at this guy.
Pikachu!
Blast you! Don't you forget...
What voice did I just give him?
Blast you! Don't you forget what you've done, Chaz. It won't end this way next time. I will ruin you the next time. I promise you that.
Uh-oh. Attack from above! No, he's trying to escape with that helicopter!
Let us meet again! Our bid to take over the world with your Shadow Pokemon hasn't ended yet!
What else could there be? You guys hear that? Your plan. I think it just ended.
What?
There goes the helicopter. Evis, you and your cronies are under arrest. Oh, what is that? It's episode 1 of the anime. It's a legendary Pokemon. It's a Ho-Oh. It is. It really is a Ho-Oh. It's incredible. It must have been keeping an eye on your heroics from the sky above. You obviously earned its support. Of course, it would also never allow criminals to get off scot-free. I like how he makes it sound like I was the reason it showed up, but then he's like, also, you were insignificant. This would have done that anyway. Not when they're guilty of an outrage like creating Shadow Pokemon. Oh, wow, so Ho-Oh was watching over us. Why didn't it help us the first time? You know? Just completely, what is it? Sacred Fire down in the battlefield. Let me retreat my Pokemon first. I don't know. Thanks, Ho-Oh, eventually. Chaz, I guess it's finally over. We faced a lot of challenges, but thanks to you, Chaz, everything has been resolved. Chaz, thank you. You were strong. You answered the call. And you were cool. Hey, thanks.
Look at that! Ho-Oh is so close! So true. This is the first time I've seen one up so close. Rui and Chaz, the Ho-Oh is blessing you for your victory.
Why am I the afterthought there? She didn't really put as much work, whatever.
Such a perfect outcome, yes indeed.
The glorious Ho-Oh has graced us with its presence. Look at that, that's so awesome. What's kind of cool, you can get a Ho-Oh from this game. I'll talk about that in like the post-game stuff, because here we have the credit sequence of Pokémon Colosseum. I don't remember, do we see Pokemon or is it just the text? It might be just the text. Alright, but after our first attempt and our devastation at the hands of Advice, again, I don't know how to pronounce pretty much any name here in the Orre region, or is it Orre? I don't know that either. We do manage to come out successful. It is not completely done yet, there are still more TMs to find in this game, and like I said, the idea, I want to try to get as many TMs as possible. Hey, we see Pokemon, cool. And teach them to all the different Pokemon from my previous games who will be continuing on into the future. The Shadow Pokemon that we got in this playthrough, they're not going to be advancing further than this game. I mean, I have one idea in mind for something that I could do, but if I do decide to do it, that's going to be spoiler. I'm going to keep it hidden. But for the most part, Pokemon like Shelbert, my Squirtle, Pikachu from Viridian Forest, all of my Kanto guys, my Johto team of Snapper the Totodile, we got Egbert, Smarty, and Keaton, and all of my Pokemon from Hoenn as well, my starter Skippy the Swampert, and all our friends from there. They all have a chance to start learning some new attacks. And like I say, we can do a lot of Poke Coupon farming in Mount Battle, getting so many ice beams and thunderbolts and flamethrowers. I tell you, as soon as I had this game and I found out that you could get multiple TMs, back in the time when TMs were only one-time use, because nowadays they're multi-use, right? You don't lose them. Back in the day of Gen 3 up until Gen 5 is when they became multi-use, you were limited in what TMs you could get, and you had to really choose which Pokemon do I teach each move to. And that was part of being a good trainer at that point, knowing which Pokemon can make best use of each attack. And you only had a limited amount. Now in Gen 4, there's another way to get more TMs as well, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. But for the time being, I gotta choose which Pokemon to learn each of these attacks. And as I say, I can... Hey Croconaut, I'm farming you guys in Pokemon Go right now from raids too. One more, I can choose one to be my main Croconaut / Feraligatr when I finally evolve it up. But anyways, I kind of... This was a good introduction into the 3D world of Pokemon it's not main series game, but it felt like a main series game, you know, going from town to town. Not just like in Pokemon Stadium 2, you're just going to different Colosseums. It wasn't like that. It was story-based, right? I really like that. Now there is going to be one more installment, which I'll be starting at some point next week. I guess depending on how long it takes to get through... I don't know. I'm trying to think. Should I save it to start on a Monday, have 5 episodes from the beginning, or should I start it midweek? Leave a comment. Do you want me to start Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness as soon as possible, or should I hold it off until the following week? Because I still have a few episodes I'm going to record for Colosseum that will be going into next week. Yeah, we'll save the game. It's okay to overwrite. I'm fine with that. Thank you. Now, do we get to see anything new? New email. Let's see what they have to say. I like how it highlights the PDA for you there, too. Alright, what do we have here? New system done from Net from the Under. We, that's myself and Second Pyrite, developed a new system for downloading data automatically to your PDA. From now on, information about Shadow Pokemon should arrive directly from people connected to the network. Check it out! Alright. Now, do we get to buy anything new from this gentleman here? We gotta go and save it up at a place. What do you have that is available for sale? Now, I don't remember, did he have these for sale before? He might have. I'm not really going to use those as other kind of Pokeballs, but... Anyway, we got some decent cash there, too. But that is going to be it for now. Let us venture on out and, I believe, get attacked. What's going on? Alright, another email. Hold tight, everybody. We're almost near the end of this episode. Second Pyrite Town. Shadow Pokemon? Big guy, there's trouble. The Kid Network got word that a suspicious-looking Pokemon was spotted in Pyrite. I'd like to give you the full story in person, so can you come visit me? So he's in Pyrite Town. Okay, usually, wouldn't he have been in the Under? I mean, the Under is just under Pyrite Town, so... Oh wait, we're not going to get attacked. I know we can fight this guy again, and he has evolved Pokemon, but let's ignore that for the time being. Let's just go to... I guess let's just head to Mount Battle. We'll just save it up here. So this is going to be the end of this episode. And as I say, probably I'm thinking Sunday we'll come back and I'll start picking up the post-game. There is one more Colosseum to get through, which is only post-game accessible. And actually, I can't save it yet. Gotta make sure the audio recorded properly. But I guess that's gonna be it. But yeah, there's one more Colosseum. I'll probably take you through that one time, and then off-screen I'll just grind it up, get all the TMs. And I don't know, should I do a big unveiling of what TMs I teach Pokemon? I'll probably leave it as a surprise for when I use them in future games. That might be the best way to do that. But that is going to be a wrap for the main series, main story of Pokemon Colosseum. I want to say thanks for sticking with me for the entire adventure, even the parts that were, well, I guess maybe especially the parts that were kind of stressful and weren't sure how things were going to pull through and see if we're going to make it out of there. Like, losing half our team to our first battle against that guy, that hurt. That hit us pretty bad. But we managed to pull through a couple knockouts, but no permanent injuries, which were pretty nice. But if you have missed any episodes of Pokemon Colosseum, of course, a link in the description takes you to the entire playlist, which you can go check out and get caught up on from episode 1. And if you want to see some more videos that I have done, you can click the links during the outro to some more videos. And you can always subscribe by clicking the link during the outro as well. The link is my face. Just punch it. Just be gentle. And you can subscribe to the channel for some more daily Pokemon content. And when I say daily, I use these air quotes because sometimes I am a slacker and I don't get an episode up each day. I'm going to try to space things out instead of having 2 episodes each day, or 2 videos of some sort. Maybe space them out. We'll see how things go. And once I finally have more time to sit down and try to do some, get better at bulk recording, I'll be able to have more than 1 episode per day, eventually. hopefully we'll get to that point before too long. But now I am just starting to ramble. I want to say once again, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to leave a like. And if you didn't, of course, feel free to leave a dislike, but just tell me how I can improve these videos for the future. Maybe an improvement could be not to ramble so much, and that I could try working on. But with all that, we are done. Thank you once again for watching through Pokemon Colosseum, and thanks for all your advice and suggestions and feedback. I've been really slack in responding to comments, but I'm going to try this weekend to sit down and get caught up on all these comments I've been waiting on and just being very slack towards. So hopefully that's going to pull through. Anyway, again, thanks for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and as always, I'll catch you next time.